There is so much going on in this house today. There's going to be all kinds of background noises. We've got brood X of the cicadas outside that are so loud that they're keeping me awake. It's out of control. I got Bill the dog downstairs who has decided that he wants to bark and is going to bark nonstop. He's an old dog, and I don't know how much longer he's going to be around. So we're kind of catering to him. We just let him bark and do his thing. But we're not here to talk about things that irritate me. We are here to talk about our June budget. Now, May was a 3 paycheck month for Wendy because, as we all know, I'm paid bi-weekly. So twice a year I get 3 paychecks in 1 month. And if you have that same issue and want to know how to deal with paying for a bi-weekly paycheck, I'll link one up at the end of this. Because truth be told, the bi-weekly paycheck sounds like a blessing, but unless you're super on top of your budget, it can totally screw you up, especially if you are living paycheck to paycheck. Because it shifts off the dates the paychecks come in for the following months. It's a whole ordeal. But since here in the Valencia household, we are 1 full month ahead in our budget, which means what we earned last month goes to pay this month's bills. The 3 paycheck month is a huge blessing because it means we can reach our financial goals faster. So our income this month was $14,491.35. So it's not actually a full paycheck. We had some unplanned expenses associated with our trip to the beach, which I am packing for right at this moment as I'm filming. We've been pretty much packing for like a week. We had a few camping supplies because, as you know, we're going to Aztega Island and we're going to be camping on the beach. And there were some camping items that we didn't have, and we wanted to get some boogie boards to take with us because Melina was dying to have a boogie board the last time we went to the beach. So we got a few little things, and so we took some money from that paycheck and put it towards May. But good things are happening in June. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So in our food budget this month, we have $650, as we always do, for the grocery store. And our eating out budget is $300 this month because we do have a couple of events that are going to be involving going out to restaurants. And so we like to have a little extra in there for going out. And the grand total of the food category is $950. And yes, I know that's a lot for this month, but you know what? It's life. Our storage unit is the standard $270. And wait, you didn't know we had a storage unit? Yes, we do. As everybody knows, we are living in this house with my parents, and everything in this house, with the exception of the stuff in this room, well, that headboard is theirs, not ours. But everything else in this room is ours. But outside of that, Melina's room, everything in there is hers. But everything else in the house belongs to my parents. And then our cell phone is $170, as it always is. And the total of the utilities category is the standard $440. In the Melina category, we have ice skating for $400. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to play out in June, July, and August, and I'll talk about that in a second. She will not be taking skating class this summer because her camp for $1,300.50, she is going to a 5-day-a-week ice skating camp. It's an accelerated program where she's gonna practice jumps and spins and all that skating stuff that she loves to do 5 days a week for many, many, many hours a day. So we obviously aren't going to have her skating on the weekends. It's just going to be during the week. And so the reason I don't know about the $400 is because her coach, I don't know if she's still going to want to have private lessons with her, or she's just going to work with her in camp, or how that's going to play out. I anticipate she'll want to have a private lesson with her every morning before camp starts or every afternoon when camp's over, just simply because that's her income and she's not going to want to lose that. So the Melina category, as it is in the summer always, is expensive. So $1,750. And in the events category, we don't have anything because June and July are full with swim teams. It's going to be like a swim team and ice skating extravaganza this summer. In the insurance category, we have car and renter's insurance for $173. Wendy life insurance for $91.65, CMFG life insurance for $12, Mauricio's life insurance for $35.81, and that is a grand total of the standard $312.47. In the miscellaneous category, we have $500 for whatever comes up, because we've decided when we have a little bit of extra money, we're going to throw it there. That way, if we're over, it's not so dramatic. We have $325 for swim team stuff because it's registration, and we got to get her the team suit and t-shirt, team t-shirts, and a team towel for this year. It's a whole big team thing. So $325 for that, and $150 for dry cleaning, because I have to dry clean every month, and that's about what is running us, is $150, for a grand total of $975 in the miscellaneous category. And you can see over here, the way that I track this, you can see these blocks over here are a slightly different color, and those are autofill columns. So as the month's going along, the things that I track that are going to be variable expenses are grocery store, eating out, and miscellaneous. And so as I spend money in these categories, I log it here, and then it auto adds to the spreadsheet, so I have a good idea of how much is going on. And as always, I do recommend reconciling your budget every day, because you think you know where you spend money, but I promise you 3 to 4 days from now, you're not going to remember. And the grand total of the miscellaneous category is $975. A little intense, but again, $500 of that is just in case money. In the transportation category, we have $300 for gas, because I am going through gas like a crazy woman, driving to and from work every day. And then $70 for the Easy Pass, which again, I'm not using at all really, unless there's I need to rush home for something, which I think I've used twice, and it was when the roads were icy. In the medical category, we have nothing in the dentist. We have $1,200 in copays for the doctor. Melina's going to have some testing done, and it's going to be pricey, and it's going to be out of pocket a lot. And insurance will cover it, but it's a big copay. So I think Melina does have a dentist appointment coming up in July, and that's going to be an orthodontist appointment, and her teeth, she's going to be wearing braces. I have no doubt. I'm hoping he's going to let the rest of her teeth come in before he puts her in braces. So maybe another year, but he may want to go ahead and put braces on her now and straighten them out a little bit. And then we have $350 for medicine, because I have the hair prescription that is not covered by my insurance, which is really working fantastically. I don't know if you can see, I've got little hairs growing out everywhere, but my ponytail is getting thicker again, and it's still falling out a lot, but it's being replaced by new hair. So super, super happy about that, because I'm vain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super vain. I care what I look like. And the grand total of the medical category is $1,550. In the debt payments category, we have $4,001.19 going to Navy Federal Credit Union, formerly known as USAA. And we have $1,398.81 going to Navy Federal Credit Union, formerly known as Sallie Mae. So, good news coming in the debt category. I don't want to spoil it, but it'll be in a video next week. But you could probably guess we've paid off another debt. Well, we haven't paid it off yet, but come next week, it'll be paid off. Super excited. May cry. Okay, I'm not going to cry, but super excited. We're down to 3. And so the grand total of the debt payments category is $5,400. In the Mauricio education category, we're not paying anything this month. He's not going to school this summer. None of the classes he needs are offered during the summer, so we won't have to pay that until probably July, August. So obviously the grand total of the education category is 0, which is always good. Hey, this is amazing. I'm halfway through my budget and I haven't found something I've forgotten. That never happens. And in the tech apps category, we have Google Storage for $9.99, Amazon Music for $14.99, iCloud for $9.99, Roblox for $4.99, movie rentals for $20, HBO Max for $14.99, Netflix for $12.99, Prodigy app for $8.95, and Skype for $6.99 for a grand total of $103.88. In the fun money category, we have our standard $100, which we can do whatever we want. Mauricio generally spends his going out. Sometimes I go out, but most of the time I spend it on Poshmark stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Or Amazon. I like to shop. And the grand total of the fun money category is $200. In the beauty category, we have $30 for Sally Beauty and $60 for Mauricio and Melina's haircuts for a grand total of $90. And yes, Mauricio does color my hair, so that's why we have the Sally Beauty charge there, so I can buy supplies to color my hair. I generally have to color it every 4 weeks. I'm obviously getting to that point. It's like 3 weeks my roots start showing, so we color it at 4 weeks because it's significantly cheaper to color it at home. And so I can do it a lot more frequently than I could if I were paying the ridiculous $700 that they charge at the salons in this area for color, cut, and highlights. Not even gonna lie. So the grand total of the beauty category is $90. And in the short-term savings category, which a lot of you know as sinking funds, we have $1,500, which is our standard short-term savings. And I did a whole video on where we put our short-term savings, and I'll link that down in the description box if you want to check that out. And then our aspiration account for $250. And I think I'm going to be doing a review on aspiration. One of the reasons we got it is it was claiming to have a 10% rebate. And so I wanted to test it out and see and give you my pros and my cons of aspiration and let you know how I feel about it and whether it's worth it. So after a few more months, I'll probably do a comprehensive video on the pros and cons of aspiration. So the grand total of the short-term savings category is $1,750. So yes, that does mean we are saving $1,750. We are saving other money, but that comes off the top of our paycheck. So the total that you see at the top is actually not the total we brought in. We have a chunk of money taken out before it ever makes it to our bank account. So this is what actually makes it to our bank account. And in the giving category, we have our standard $600, and we don't discuss where we give because giving's personal and no one should judge where you want to give. So we keep that to ourselves. And so our grand total for this month, as I said before, is $14,491.35. So I'll see you in the next one.